defending AFC North champion, Baltimore Ravens.
In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call, and his punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And we're off on EA Sports. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a play on a push.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. This one finds the fullback. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brian Branch on the tackle. A gain of 2.
From the gun, Jackson. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, but just barely.
Return starts from the 45. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be first down, Detroit.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
From the gun, Goff. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's second down.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Rush coming for Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Complete to Sam Laporta. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Lions first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Montgomery. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the first. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Lions.
Wallace with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Taken down by the first-time All-Pro. That was Kirby Joseph.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Henry with the first and still going. Reaches the 30. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
First down.
Hill now from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
12 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action here with Goff. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Detroit.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Sending the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Ravens.
Off play action, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
He was looking for his back, Jameer Gibbs there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Goff. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
And the Lions First down.
They're set up at the 35 now. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
He finds Laporta. And they bring him down around the 34. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's Montgomery on the counter. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. The drive begins with Henry, and he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We give right side to Henry. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Takes out one stop, and he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's gonna stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's gotta come back. Running it after the penalty. Have him gain about a handful there. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's to Andrews outright. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Play action. Here's Jackson. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Lamar now from the gun. Cutting near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Lamar back to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Luke knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Raymond on the return. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
Penalty is declined.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Play action now with Jackson. Likely's got it right side. They get 4 of those penalty yards back. Still behind the sticks, though. 2nd and 11.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd
from the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Pressure comes. Oh, he rushed it. It's not hit well. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Ravens make the recovery. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And off headed right. It's Hill. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's now 4th down.
Jack Fox on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That's to Laporta again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 47.
Second and 6.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're gonna throw again. Goff. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wallace with a return here. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range. Just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
The 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 2nd and 15. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Lamar throwing again. The left side caught by Andrews. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks.
Ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Jamison Williams. It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Again, Goff. Hits him on the in route. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Ravens make the recovery. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Jackson keeping it himself. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He's got it at the 24. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Another one for Gibbs. Get behind the line, the ball is loose. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Complete to Raymond. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
11 yards.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pistol snap to Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 8. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Lamar's going to keep this one. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The left side is now. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Going the other way, Lions have it. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding. Offense.
So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 17. Jack Fox.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take
Baltimore
over
running its
1st and 10
offense out now.
at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. From the pistol, Henry can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Henry. A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Mark Andrews, incomplete. It's now 3rd and 19.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Montgomery. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
A gain of 15. And the Lions 1st down.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Made at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Dumps it off to his running back. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 24.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Wallace with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Lamar out of the pistol. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And this one does not go far. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 17.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He takes it himself. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
on play action, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Goff on third. So Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Ravens take over.
The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
Lamar
line.
off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Brings up second and 5 at the Lions' 43-yard line.
From the 43. Connecting on the slant. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Turning to Henry on third. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now give it to Hill. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, second and very long.
Holding, offense.
Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Tied in the fourth, and this defense is making sure it stays that way. Last 2 snaps, well, they've generated some of their best pressure of the game. That's a testament to the want-to, the will, and making it happen when it matters the most.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
And taken.
The offense headed out now for Detroit.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
To number 87, Sam Laporta. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard
They go play action with Goff. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
St. Brown, incomplete. Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So out now comes the punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Ravens Flowers ready for another look on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
You're on the spin! You're on the spin!
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a man, right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brian Branch on the tackle.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Another run for Henry. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. A perfect design run for him, Brock, at the perfect time. What a gain. And as you tell me all the time, this is something we're seeing a lot more now than we did when, well, you were playing.
It is an offense's best friend, and it's a defense's nightmare, a quarterback that can scoop.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 31.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Jukes one defender. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kyle
That's the
Hamilton.
2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
2 yards on the pickup.
Lions
It's
down by 7.
At the 42-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Jump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete
So
to
now here's
Jahmyr
3rd and
Gibbs.
5.
A 3-yard gain.
Looking to throw it.
Brings up 3rd.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 45, Lions 31.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Amon-ra St. Brown. 10 yards on the pickup.
And they're down to 21 seconds after he spikes it. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here he is to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there. And with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work
And
with.
he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Ravens 45, Lions 39.
Well, you hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for two.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book. That run right up the middle. Kudos to that O-line to get that push, and an even better job by the back to get in the end zone.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.